You're looking at a camper van that costs less than a mid-range SUV, yet somehow manages to pack in features you'd normally expect from vehicles twice the size and price. And here's the crazy part. From the outside, it looks small, almost modest. But once you step closer, once you really start paying attention, you realize this thing is quietly breaking every rule in the camper van world. Because this isn't just another compact camper. This is a smartly engineered space machine from Germany, and what it offers inside might genuinely surprise you. Imagine pulling into a campsite just before sunset. The air is calm, the road dust is still settling, and around you are massive RVs with slide-outs, generators humming, and people struggling to park. And then there's you. You roll in smoothly, park effortlessly, step out, and within minutes your entire living setup is ready. A shaded outdoor space, power flowing quietly, storage that actually makes sense, and inside a layout so clever it feels like the van is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. That's exactly the kind of experience this camper van promises, and today we're diving deep into what makes it special. Welcome to Auric Cars Review, where we break down vehicles not just by specs, but by how they actually feel to live with. And today we're taking a close, honest look at a compact, German-built camper van that's been getting serious attention for one simple reason. It delivers far more than its size suggests. This is the Weinsberg CaraTour 600DQ, a van designed for people who want freedom without the headache of oversized rigs, and comfort without crossing into luxury motorhome pricing. At first glance, the price alone already makes you curious. Starting around $72,000 and climbing to the low $80,000 range depending on options, this camper sits in a sweet spot. It's not entry-level bare bones, but it's also nowhere near the six-figure territory that so many modern vans have drifted into. And that raises an important question. What exactly are you getting for that money? And where did Weinsberg decide to focus their engineering and design effort? Let's start with the overall size, because that's where the magic begins. Measuring just under 20 feet in length, the CaraTour 600DQ is compact enough to fit in spaces that would immediately rule out larger RVs. If you live in the suburbs, if you've got a standard driveway, or even a smaller garage, this van suddenly feels realistic. You're not committing to renting storage or constantly worrying about clearance and tight turns. Instead, you get a vehicle that feels approachable, manageable, and surprisingly easy to live with on a daily basis. Up front, the design immediately sets a tone that's different from a lot of soft-looking camper vans. The front fascia is more upright, giving it a confident, almost sporty stance. There's a large, sharply angled windshield that not only improves visibility, but also adds to that bold look. On the road, this matters more than people realize. You're sitting higher, seeing further ahead, and feeling more in control, especially on highways or winding mountain roads. The headlights are powerful and modern, designed to handle long night drives without fatigue. Below that, the bumper extends outward slightly, giving the front end a more muscular presence. And right at the center, the grille carries Weinsberg's identity with a clean, understated logo placement. It doesn't scream for attention, but it doesn't disappear either. It's confident in what it is. One of the most distinctive elements, though, is the slightly inclined section above the windshield. It's subtle, but it gives the van a unique silhouette that stands out once you notice it. This isn't just for looks. It contributes to interior space optimization and aerodynamic balance, two things German manufacturers are known for obsessing over. Underneath it all, the CaraTour 600DQ is built on the Fiat Ducato chassis, a platform that's widely respected in the camper and commercial vehicle world, and for good reason. It offers excellent road manners, predictable handling, and a driving experience that doesn't feel intimidating, even if you're new to camper vans. Power comes from a 140 horsepower engine, which might not sound wild on paper, but in practice, it's more than enough. The van feels stable at highway speeds, responsive when merging, and comfortable during long-distance cruising. This is the kind of setup that doesn't constantly remind you that you're driving a camper. It feels closer to a large van or delivery vehicle, which is exactly what you want when you're covering hundreds of miles in a single day. Less stress, less fatigue, more enjoyment. Moving along the passenger side, one of the first optional upgrades that stands out is the availability of 17-inch alloy wheels paired with all-season tires. This might sound minor, but it's actually a big deal. All-season tires give you flexibility. you're not limited to perfect summer weather or smooth asphalt. Whether you're dealing with light gravel, rain-soaked highways, or uneven campground access roads, the van stays composed. Further down the side, you'll notice the main entrance. It's clean, well-integrated, and designed with practicality in mind. But we'll come back to that once we step inside, because that's where its thoughtful design really shines. For now, keep walking, because there's more to appreciate on the exterior. Mounted along the side is an 11-foot powered awning, and this isn't just a decorative add-on. This awning instantly transforms how you use the space around the van. With the push of a button, you've got shade, a place to sit, a spot to cook, relax, or just enjoy the outdoors without baking under the sun. It's one of those features that you might underestimate until you've used it, and then you can't imagine camping without it. Toward the rear of the passenger side, you'll find the freshwater fill point, feeding a tank that holds up to 27 gallons of fresh water.
That's a solid capacity for a van of this size. It gives you genuine off-grid flexibility, whether you're boondocking for a couple of days or just want the freedom to stop wherever feels right without immediately worrying about hookups. And speaking of off-grid capability, this is where the CaraTour 600DQ quietly shows its intelligence. It comes standard with a 95 amp-hour leisure battery, which is enough to handle basic systems comfortably. But more importantly, the system is designed to be upgraded. You're not locked into a fixed configuration. If your travel style evolves, the van can evolve with you. On the roof, you'll find a standard 200-watt solar panel setup. This is huge for anyone who values independence. Solar means silent power. No generators, no fumes. No constant search for campsites with hookups. And once again, Weinsberg has made sure the system is expandable. You're not hitting a hard limit right out of the gate. Now let's talk about the rear, because this is where the CaraTour 600DQ delivers one of its most impressive surprises. From the outside, the rear panel looks clean, elegant, and premium. The design is minimal, modern, and free from unnecessary clutter. Taillights are well integrated, there's a reverse camera for stress-free parking, and the double rear doors hint at something more. Open those doors, and the personality of this van really starts to reveal itself. Inside, you're greeted by a generous rear storage and garage-style space located beneath a flexible bed system. This isn't an afterthought. This is a deliberately designed area meant to adapt to how you travel. Whether you're carrying foldable chairs, outdoor tables, cooking gear, or even a bicycle, this space can handle it. And yes, that's worth pausing on. The idea that you can carry a bike inside a 19.5-foot camper van is kind of insane when you think about it. It's the kind of capability people assume requires a much larger vehicle. On the left side of this rear storage area, there's a compartment housing dual gas bottles, ensuring you've got reliable cooking power throughout your trip. Everything is neatly organized, accessible, and secure. No wasted space, no awkward layouts. Here's where it gets even better. The rear bed isn't fixed. You can completely remove it and convert the entire rear section into a massive garage space within minutes. This flexibility is a game changer. One trip, you're prioritizing sleeping space. The next, you're hauling adventure gear. The van adopts without forcing you to compromise. Switching over to the driver's side, you'll find the shore power connection, allowing you to plug in easily when hookups are available. Nearby is the removable toilet cassette, a feature that makes waste disposal far less intimidating than traditional blackwater systems. Instead of dealing with complex tank cleaning routines, you've got a straightforward, hygienic solution that's easy to manage, even for first-time van owners. Large double-glazed windows line both sides of the van, and this plays a massive role in how the interior feels. Natural light floods the space, fresh air flows easily, and combined with the insulation benefits of double glazing, the interior stays comfortable across a wide range of conditions. At this point, it's time to talk about the main entrance. The CaraTour 600DQ uses a sliding door design that offers a wide, convenient entry point. There's an integrated fly screen to keep insects out, which is one of those small details that makes a big difference in real-world use. And to make entry even easier, Weinsberg includes an electrically assisted step, taking strain off your knees and making the van accessible for all ages. But the real story begins when you step inside.
Because the moment you enter the CaraTour 600DQ, something unexpected happens. It feels bigger, not in a vague marketing sense, but genuinely more open and inviting than its exterior dimensions suggest. This is where smart layout design earns its keep, and where this van starts to punch well above its weight. Once you're fully inside the CaraTour 600DQ, the first thing that hits you isn't a specific feature, but a feeling, a sense of balance. Nothing feels crammed, nothing feels excessive, and yet everything you need is right where you'd expect it to be. This is where German engineering quietly flexes. The layout doesn't try to impress you with gimmicks. Instead, it earns your respect by simply working.
Right next to the entrance, you'll find the dinette area, and this is one of the smartest uses of space in the entire van. The seating consists of a comfortable two-person bench paired with an extendable dining table that feels far more solid than you'd expect in a camper of this size. This isn't the kind of setup that wobbles every time you lean in. It feels planted, stable, and ready for real use. What really elevates this space, though, is how seamlessly it integrates with the driver's cabin. Both captain chairs up front swivel around, instantly expanding the dining and social area. Suddenly, this compact van comfortably accommodates 4 people sitting together, eating, talking, or just hanging out after a long day on the road. It doesn't feel forced, it feels natural. Underneath the bench seating, there's hidden storage, perfect for items you want close at hand but out of sight. Shoes, small bags, board games, or extra gear all disappear neatly, keeping the living area clean and uncluttered. And right beside the seating area, a large window floods the space with daylight, creating a bright, airy atmosphere that makes the van feel welcoming instead of closed off. Lighting plays a huge role here, and Weinsberg clearly understood that. The ambient lighting setup throughout the interior adds warmth and depth, especially in the evening. Instead of harsh overhead lights, you get a soft, diffused glow that makes the space feel more like a modern apartment than a utility vehicle. It's subtle, but it completely changes how you experience the interior. Now, it's worth mentioning that the 600DQ is just one configuration in the CaraTour lineup. Weinsberg offers multiple layouts, each designed to suit different travel styles. There's the 600MQ, which introduces a unique sleeping solution by integrating the driver's seat with the dinette to create a single bed. Then there's the MQH variant, which increases overall height, offering even more vertical space. While each layout has its own personality, the build quality and premium feel remain consistent across the board. But for now, let's stay focused on the 600DQ because it strikes an impressive balance between versatility and comfort. Above the dinette area, you'll find additional storage compartments along with a dedicated TV mount. This adds an extra layer of livability, especially on longer trips or rainy days when staying inside becomes part of the experience. Directly across from the dining area is the kitchen, and this is where the CaraTour 600DQ really starts to separate itself from other compact vans in its price range. This isn't a token kitchenette designed just to check a box. This is a fully functional cooking space that encourages you to actually use it. The kitchen features a 2-burner gas stove that's perfectly positioned for easy access. Next to it sits a stainless steel sink with a cover, effectively expanding your usable counter space when the sink isn't in use. There's also a side countertop extension that gives you extra room for food prep, something that's often missing in vans this size. Storage is where this kitchen quietly excels. Beneath the counter, you'll find multiple drawers designed to hold cookware, utensils, and pantry items without everything sliding around while you drive. Overhead cabinets provide additional space for dry goods and essentials, all finished with soft close mechanisms that feel premium and prevent annoying rattles on the road. And then there's the refrigerator. This is one of those features that genuinely surprises people. Instead of a tiny mini fridge, the CaraTour 600DQ comes equipped with a 95-liter refrigerator that includes a separate freezer compartment. In a van this compact, that's a big deal. It means real grocery runs, real meals, real flexibility. There's even an additional drawer beneath the fridge, perfect for storing drinks. This might seem like a small detail, but it's the kind of thing that makes daily life inside the van easier and more enjoyable. You're not constantly rearranging items or playing fridge Tetris just to fit your essentials. Now comes the feature that truly sets this van apart in its class, the bathroom. At first glance, you might assume it's a standard wet bath similar to what you've seen in countless other camper vans. And visually, it does follow a familiar layout. But the moment you step inside, you realize this is something different. Unlike many compact vans where the bathroom feels like a last-minute compromise, the CaraTour 600DQ offers a surprisingly spacious and comfortable setup.
There's enough room to move without feeling boxed in. You're not forced to awkwardly balance on the toilet just to take a shower. Instead, the space feels thoughtfully planned, allowing you to actually use it without frustration. The bathroom includes a proper toilet, a well-sized shower area, and multiple storage cabinets for toiletries. A large mirror and sink make daily routines feel normal, not rushed or uncomfortable. And overhead, an integrated exhaust fan ensures proper ventilation, keeping the space fresh and preventing moisture buildup. This bathroom alone changes how you think about traveling in a compact camper. It means you don't have to rely on campground facilities. You don't have to rush. You don't have to compromise your comfort just because you chose a smaller vehicle.
As you move toward the rear of the van, the bedroom area comes into view, and once again, the design choices feel intentional. The 600DQ features a transverse double bed that comfortably sleeps 2 adults. The mattress feels supportive, and the surrounding space is designed to maximize comfort without wasting a single inch. Ambient lighting continues here, creating a cozy, relaxing environment at night. Soft close storage cabinets line the sidewalls, offering plenty of room for clothes and personal items. And above the bed, a large skylight opens up the space even more, giving you a direct view of the sky. Whether it's stars at night or sunlight in the morning, it adds a touch of magic to everyday life inside the van. Every window in the bedroom is equipped with mosquito screens and privacy shades, allowing you to control light, airflow, and privacy with ease. It's another example of how the CaraTour 600DQ focuses on real-world usability rather than flashy features. At this point, the van already feels complete. Comfortable seating, a real kitchen, a usable bathroom, a proper bed. But there's still one more surprise waiting. Remember when we said this compact camper can sleep up to 4 or even 5 people? This is where that promise comes to life. Above the dinette area, the CaraTour 600DQ features a drop-down bed system. This isn't some complicated mechanical contraption. It's a simple, manual setup that's easy to operate and incredibly effective.
With just a few movements, the bed lowers into place, creating an additional sleeping area for 2 more people. The ladder for accessing this bed is neatly stored in a nearby cabinet, keeping it out of the way when not in use. This setup transforms the van from a cozy couple's retreat into a family-friendly adventure vehicle in seconds. Kids, guests, or friends can all sleep comfortably without anyone feeling squeezed or inconvenienced. Suddenly, the idea of taking a full family trip in a compact camper doesn't sound unrealistic anymore. It sounds practical. It sounds enjoyable. And that's really the theme of the CaraTour 600DQ. It doesn't try to overwhelm you with luxury buzzwords.
Instead, it focuses on delivering smart solutions that make life on the road easier, more comfortable, and more flexible. Now that you've seen how every inch of the CaraTour 600DQ is used, it's time to talk about what truly matters, how this van feels when you actually live with it. Because specs and layouts only tell part of the story. The real question is this: does it make travel easier, more enjoyable, and more freeing? Or does it quietly become another thing you have to manage? Picture this: you're cruising down a scenic highway, coffee in the cup holder, music low, the road stretching endlessly ahead. The CaraTour 600DQ feels planted, composed, and surprisingly calm at speed. Wind noise is minimal. The driving position is comfortable. And unlike oversized RVs that constantly remind you of their size, this van lets you relax. You're not white-knuckling the wheel. You're just driving. Pulling into towns, gas stations, or even grocery store parking lots doesn't feel intimidating. You don't have to scout spots from a distance or worry about tight turns. The van slips into everyday environments like it belongs there, and that changes the entire travel experience. You stop worrying about logistics and start focusing on the journey. When it's time to park for the night, the simplicity continues. Whether you're at a campground, a quiet roadside stop, or a scenic overlook, setup takes minutes. The powered awning extends smoothly, instantly creating an outdoor living area. Chairs come out of the rear storage. The sun dips lower, and suddenly, the world slows down. Inside, everything just works. The lighting sets the mood. The kitchen invites you to cook instead of settling for takeout. The refrigerator holds enough food that you don't feel like you're constantly restocking. And the bathroom gives you a sense of independence that's rare in a van this size. You're not planning your day around public restrooms. You're traveling on your own terms. This is where the CaraTour 600DQ quietly outperforms expectations. It doesn't just offer features, it offers freedom without friction. You're not constantly adjusting, rearranging, or compromising. The layout supports your routine instead of fighting it. Sleeping arrangements are just as flexible. Whether it's just two of you enjoying the rear bed or a full group making use of the drop-down sleeping area, the van adapts effortlessly. Mornings feel calm. You wake up naturally, sunlight filtering through the skylight, fresh air flowing through screened windows. There's no rush, no stress, just space that works. And when you're ready to move again, packing up is just as easy. Storage areas make sense. Gear slides back into place. Nothing feels awkward or improvised. You close the doors, start the engine, and you're back on the road without that lingering feeling that you forgot something important. Now, let's talk honestly about who this van is for, because that's where the CaraTour 600DQ really finds its audience. This isn't a rolling mansion, and it doesn't pretend to be. Instead, it's designed for travelers who value smart design over excess, flexibility over flash, and experience over ego. It's perfect for couples who want to explore without dragging a massive RV behind them. It's ideal for small families who want real sleeping space without giving up drivability. And it's a fantastic option for solo travelers who want comfort, privacy, and independence in one compact package. It's also a strong choice for people who are new to camper vans. The learning curve is gentle, systems are intuitive, maintenance is manageable. You're not dealing with overly complex setups that require constant attention. Instead, you get a van that feels welcoming rather than overwhelming. Now, let's address the price, because this is where things really come into focus.
Starting in the low $70,000 range and topping out around the low 80s depending on options, the CaraTour 600DQ delivers serious value. In a market where camper vans are quickly pushing into six-figure territory, this feels refreshingly grounded. You're paying for engineering, not hype, for thoughtful design, not unnecessary excess, and for real usability, not showroom gimmicks. When you break it down, the price-to-value ratio makes a lot of sense. Could you spend more? Absolutely. But would you actually gain more freedom, more comfort, or more enjoyment? That's the real question. And for many people, the answer will be no. What makes the CaraTour 600DQ special isn't one single feature. It's the way everything comes together.
The way the exterior hints at capability without shouting. The way the interior feels open without wasting space. The way it supports different travel styles without forcing you into one narrow use case. This is a camper van that respects your time, your budget, and your desire to explore. It doesn't try to impress you in the first 5 seconds and then disappoint later. Instead, it grows on you, mile after mile, night after night. So, is the Weinsberg CaraTour 600DQ the best compact camper van in its price range? That depends on what you value. But if you're looking for a van that feels bigger than it is, smarter than it looks, and more capable than its size suggests, this one deserves serious consideration. Let us know what you think. Would you choose something compact and clever like this? Or do you prefer going bigger no matter what? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to see more motorhomes and camper vans that deliver surprising value without crazy price tags, make sure you check out our other videos here on Auric Cars Review, because the road is calling, and the right vehicle makes all the difference.